Hey DevNations, I hope you're having a great day. Today we're checking out Gary Vaynerchuk's 12 and a half. So in this video, we're not doing a book review, book summary. If you want that video, feel free to check out the video right here and you'll go ahead and get a more in-depth review of the book. Today we're actually taking a look at 3 reasons why you should go ahead and check this book out. Maybe you're on the fence, maybe you're thinking about buying it, maybe you're not sure, what is this book really about? Will I gain value from it? So today I'm going to discuss the 3 reasons why I think you should check this book out, what I think you should expect to get out of this book if you put in the time commitment to actually read and check this book out. So starting out with reason number 1, you learn how to handle life situations, specifically from the perspective of Gary Vaynerchuk, as he has 3 different life scenarios, life situations that he goes ahead and sort of decomposes and sets up in the book. So he sets up 35 different life situations, life scenarios that we might all face through our business, throughout life. Then he gives his perspective on some steps that he would do to go ahead and maneuver the actual situation. And so we get to learn from Gary Vaynerchuk, not just through his entire book, but also diving into how we can sort of approach different emotional situations, life situations, business or work situations, all from his perspective. Remember, he's over 40 years old. He's built several different businesses. He's worked with several different people, different teams. So he definitely has a large variety, a wide array of perspective, of life lessons to share with us. And so he actually walks us through what he would do if he were us in that sort of situation, and different reasons why we should or shouldn't do something, right? So he goes ahead and gives us a great perspective on different life situations and how we can go ahead and better tackle them so we can be better prepared for when they might or even inevitably eventually happen to us in our life, in our work, in our businesses, with our relationships, whatever it might be. He goes ahead and gives specific reasons and explanations as to how he would maneuver the different life situations. So I think that is a really great lesson in and of itself, even without the rest of the book. Now on to reason number 2, what is emotional intelligence? So in this book, he actually explains emotional intelligence in the sense of he gives us a better understanding of the different 13 values, the different 13 emotional ingredients, as he likes to call them, and what they are. He gives us a sort of definition of what they are, and then his own interpretation and why each of those emotional ingredients or emotional values are important and why we should incorporate that into our daily life, into our nervous system, if you will, into our real DNA, because those emotional ingredients, those values are super crucial. They're important just to be a good human, to be a good employee, a worker, a good business person, a good son, daughter, whatever it might be, a good person in general. So he explains what exactly are these emotional ingredients, and he gives a really great perspective as to why each of the emotional ingredients that he picked are crucial for being successful in your own life, in your businesses, and being a good person. And reason number 3 for why you should read Gary Vaynerchuk's 12 and a half is because he keeps it simple and he keeps it relatable, even with certain values that you might not be able to relate to, because he uses several different stories and examples when he first introduces each of the 13 values. From there, he also keeps the text very simple. So even if you can't relate to the actual emotional value that he's currently talking about or the situation that he's setting up or that he has experienced himself, because the text is so simple, it's really easy to read through. It's still really easy to absorb the actual information from the book and from his perspective, from what he's writing, because he uses very simple words. He keeps it simple, to the point. If you go ahead and have 5 minutes, you could crank out a couple pages. Plus, the book is relatively short. It's less than 200 pages. It's about 180 pages, give or take. So you can easily finish this book fairly quickly. I finished this in about 2 or 3 days. Plus, again, not to mention, the words are very simple. So it's really easy to absorb, really easy to just gain value and suck out all the information from the book, because he keeps it so simple. Plus, for the most part, I would say very relatable, because he uses real life scenarios, because he has so much experience building businesses, working with people, building teams, and having that self-awareness on himself as well. So he brings a lot of value in this book. Again, very jam-packed, real short, about 180 pages. And it's something that's really important to learn more about. Emotional intelligence is not something that's very either well known or it's not well practiced, if you will. And it's really important in business, in relationships, and being a person, because we all have emotions. We all have to face them, whether it's with others or even managing the emotions within ourselves. So I think it's a really great book overall for those three reasons, because you learn how to handle life situations, you are able to learn more about emotional intelligence and those emotional ingredients that he talks about, and he keeps it relatable and simple, so it's really easy to learn and dissect the many lessons he shares with us in the book. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to like and follow and leave a comment down below your favorite quote, your favorite takeaway from the book, or even your favorite reason as to why you decided to pick this book up. As always, I'm Perez the Dev, and thanks for watching.